Hi everyone, this is Patrick with Patty Cake Games, and I'm here to tell you about my game, Contraband. This is a game that I created that was inspired by science fiction TV shows and movies and characters, in particular characters like Han Solo, who kind of work outside of the law in trying to smuggle things around. So it is a card game, it's a strategy card game, and it uses two mechanics that are pretty well recognized by anyone that plays card games. One of them would be blind bidding, and the other is set collection. So it's two very easy mechanics that are very easy to understand. The strategy is pretty intense, and it's very, very competitive. It's also a very fast game. You can finish an entire game in about 15 minutes or less, depending on how fast you play. And it's a lot of fun. Everyone seems to really like it. So in this video, I'm going to show you the different components of the game, and I'm also going to show you how the game is played, so you get an idea of how it works, in case you'd like to see that before you actually spend the money on it. So let's go ahead and jump over to the table, and I will show you how everything works. Okay, so as I said before, Contraband is a strategy card game. I would say this kind of borders on being a micro game. This is the box that it comes in. It is very, very small. It's super portable. You can throw it in a bag, or it's a little thick to stick in your pocket, but you can easily throw it in a bag and carry it with you. Inside the box, it comes with two decks of cards. First is the Contraband deck, which is the main play deck. The second is the package deck, which is almost the same, but all the cards are just pictures of packages on them. And the third component, of course, is the instruction book, which is called the Smuggler's Guidebook. So, how this game works, there's no real turn order because this game, everything is played simultaneously. So I've kind of set up everything here to kind of show you this is as if it was a three-player game. It's a game for 3 to 5 players. You can play it with 2 players. But the passing mechanic is a little less unpredictable, so it's not quite as fun with 2 players, but it is possible. You can also play it with 6 players, but there are instances where you may run out of cards in this deck with 6 players, so that's why I capped it out at 5 as far as the rules go. So, the way this game is set up, you start with taking all the package cards and take them out, and then arrange them 1 through 12 in numeric order, and place them face up in the middle of the table. Then, you shuffle the Contraband deck, and you deal 10 cards to each player. The game is played over the course of 12 rounds. In each of the rounds, there are 3 phases. The first phase is inspecting your cargo, which is when all the players will draw a card from the top of the Contraband deck. If you have less than 5 cards in your hand, you'll draw 2 cards. That's just to keep it competitive, so that those that are choosing to smuggle a lot of things and have smaller hands, they can actually catch up with everyone else as far as being competitive. So, you start with everyone drawing a card. So let's go ahead and put a new card in everyone's hand. Then the second thing you do is haggling. That's the second phase. The second phase is when you take one card from your hand and you pass the card to the player to your left. So we'll just do something at random here. We'll pass this card to this person. We'll pass this card to this person. And this card to this person. Then, the next thing you do is bribe. So, the object of the game is to claim these packages. You claim these packages by bribing the customs agent in order to allow the package through. That is done through blind bidding. So, everyone takes a card from their hand and puts it face down on the table in front of them, and that is their bribe for the guard. At the same time, everyone flips their cards over. He played a 1, he played a 5, and he played a 3. So the lowest number is the one that wins. So that would be this one. This one actually won the bribe. So these are discarded. Boop, boop. And this person wins this package. Now, it should be noted that this is the prototype copy. The final version actually has an updated artwork. I've made it so that the numbers are much easier to read, and unified the artwork to make everything look kind of the same style. but it is very similar, but it's much easier to read. All right, so they win this card, and this goes in front of them. Now they can choose to smuggle things from their hand in this package. So the way you smuggle, we'll take a look at their hand. All right, so they have quite a few of these fruit. Fruit is numbered number 7. Now the strategy of this is what's called a pyramid deck. So every number, that's how many copies of this card are in the deck. So 7, there are 7 sevens in the deck. He has 4, which means he has more than half of the 7s in the deck. There's only 3 more. So this is a safe smuggle. No one will be able to smuggle more than him. So he's going to take these 4, and he's going to choose to smuggle them, so he puts them face down underneath his package. Okay? And then the next round begins. And you keep doing that over the course of 12 rounds until all the packages are claimed. Once all the packages are claimed, that's when you start the scoring aspect of the game. So let's just move these out of the way so I can explain how scoring works. So packages are scored on their face value. So this package is worth 1 point. The rest of the packages, 2 points, 3 points, 4 points, all the way up to 12 points, the final one. After everyone takes their packages and puts them aside and gets their points for the package, they inspect what they were able to smuggle. So this person says, well, I smuggled 4 7s. No one else could possibly smuggle more 7s than that, so that is 7 points. So he gets an additional 7 points. Whoever smuggles the most of a particular number, that's how many points they get in addition to their package points. So this guy would get 7 points. If I smuggled the most 12s, then I would get 12 points. If there's a tie, so if someone smuggled like 4 12s and someone else smuggled 4 12s, then both of them would get 12 points. And after you tally up all the points, whoever has the highest score is the winner of the game. Okay, so that is Contraband. That's how it's played. That's all the pieces that come with it. It is a super simple, super fast game, highly strategic. It's lots of fun. We have play tested this multiple times. It's one of the ones that we played. We enjoyed play testing it so much we started playing it not to test it, but just to have fun with it. So yeah, it was a huge success amongst my play testing group, and it's been regularly requested that I bring this with me to game nights, and everyone really loves to play it. So I think you will too. You can check out the links below in the information for this video for information on how to purchase this. Also, be sure you like and subscribe. That way you can get lots of updates from my channel. And yeah, I'm going to start doing this for all of my games, so you'll see more videos like this explaining how the games work, plus some additional videos because I want to be more visible. So that's it. I'll see you guys soon.